Good evening, everybody. This is Jay with UB Tank Tops, doing a little instructional video for the air brake test in the state of New Jersey. We're fortunate enough to have some people who invested some money in some trucks, and you're going to be seeing the UB trucks all over the country. So look out for the UB trucks, all the models and everything on the side of the truck. And a buddy of mine is taking a test next week, and I'm going to be doing this for him, but UB Tank Tops is all about helping people, so anybody, everything varies from state to state. Again, I took it in New Jersey. Shout out to Easy Wheel Driving Schools in Passaic. They were awesome. I just passed the test on Tuesday. First shot, okay? So the first thing you're going to do, as soon as you get in the truck, you're going to put your seatbelt on, and you're going to tell the instructor, I'm going to be turning the truck on and building the air pressure up to between 90 and 125 PSI. Now what happens is, as soon as it builds up to between that, usually it's about 120, you're going to hear the psst. Once that happens, you move forward, okay? So what you're going to do is, I'll turn the truck on. Alright. There you go. And I built the pressure up pretty close, so you're going to hear it pop any second. You may not hear it in the video, but there you go. It went psst. That means air pressure has built up, okay? So what you're going to do is, if you have a truck, a stick shift, you're going to put it in gear. The reason you're going to do that is so the truck won't roll forward, okay? So you're going to put it in gear, and you're going to shut the truck off. Okay? Now this right here, this part right here, is imperative. You will fail the test. If you get some jerk who, hates his wife and hates his life, he's just going to fail you right there. You might get some cool guy, he might let you slide. You must turn it back on into the on position. Reason being is 3 procedures down the line, you're going to be checking the warning light. So what happens is, if you do not turn it on, that warning light will not come on, which means you failed the test. Okay? Don't be victim. I've heard plenty of stories, people failing for that reason. Second thing, crucial, okay, is you must release the parking brakes. Okay? Parking brakes consist of the tractor and trailer brakes. So this is the tractor, red is the trailer. You're going to release both of them. Reason you're going to do that is because about 4 or 5 steps down the line, you're going to be checking to see if the spring brakes are working correctly, okay? So once you release everything, what you're going to tell the instructor, okay, I'm going to be checking to see if we have any static air leaks, all right? So what you're going to do is you're just going to hold it there for 1 minute, okay? You cannot lose more than 3 pounds of pressure. So you're going to tell him, you're going to tell the guy, okay, I haven't lost more than 3 pounds of pressure in 1 minute, okay? Nothing should be moving, valve should not be moving, okay? Second step, all right, you're going to tell him I'm going to be checking the service brake. The service brake to me is the parking brake. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to hold the service brake for 1 minute, but instead of 3 pounds of pressure, this time it's going to be 4, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to keep fanning, 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 fanning. 60 pounds of pressure. Before 60 pounds of pressure, the warning light went on, okay? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to check the spring brakes. The spring brakes are going to pop between 20 and 40 PSI, okay? You're going to see this pop, okay? And make sure they both pop out, okay? Keep fanning them until they both pop out, okay? To me, those are the hardest 2 things, because if you do not turn this on and you don't release this, you're going to fail the test, okay? Once that happens, once the parking brakes are fine, what you're going to tell the instructor, once the spring brakes pop out, you're going to tell the instructor, okay, I'm going to be turning the truck back on and letting the air pressure build back up to 120 pounds of pressure, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to turn the truck on, and you're going to let it build up to 120 pounds of pressure, okay? And you're going to tell him you're going to turn the truck on because you're going to be checking the parking brakes, okay? So what you're going to do is, while you wait for it to build up, because again, like I said, it gets annoying. It takes about I say about 8 minutes, not even, for it to build up, okay? So what's going to happen is you're going to tell the instructor, would you like me to conduct an inside inspection? Okay, so you're going to take the opportunity. I don't know, sometimes they tell me that you just tell them. In New Jersey, they told me to ask them. Some people at DMV, they say they might try to trick you and say, oh, we'll do it after. Always do it right now. So I'm going to conduct an inside inspection, okay? So while the air pressure builds up, you're going to start your inside inspection. the first thing you do is you go to all your gauges, okay? First thing you're gonna do, battery meter's good, water's good, oil pressure's good, speedometer's good, RPMs are good, speedometer's good. I see gas meter's good, air pressure meter's good. Okay, looks good. What I did was I developed a technique where I just went to the right, okay, and then I make my way back this way. So what's gonna happen is, from here, I go right into the defrost. Okay, you turn the defrost on, you put your hands, all right, defrost is working correctly, okay? Windshield, no cracks, no visible signs of damage, okay? So you go from the defrost, windshield, all right? Then you go into the windshield wipers, okay? Windshield wipers are working correctly, okay? Then you keep it moving. You go to the inspection. Make sure the inspection is up to date in the car, the little sticker right on the right-hand side. This one actually doesn't even have it. I don't know why. Might get in trouble with DOT. Nobody saw that. But anyway, it should be an inspection sticker right there in the corner. All right? Next step is you sweep down. Right here, you should have the insurance and registration. Okay? You want to make sure you tell the instructor insurance and registration is up to date. Okay? So it's going to be here when you take the test. Inspection, insurance registration is up to date. Okay? Then I keep it moving. You must have 3 triangular reflectors, okay, in case you have an emergency. So just make sure you have them near you, and you point to the reflector, say 3 triangular reflectors here. And then the next thing, the fire extinguisher, very important. So you tell them ABC fire extinguisher working correctly here, okay? Then as you're working your way this way, roll the window down. Okay? Roll the window down. Make sure it's working correctly. Tell the instructor the window's working correctly. Mirror bracket secure. Alright. Everything good with the mirrors. Alright. Then, if you have a stick shift, you check the stick shift. Stick shift is good. Steering wheel, no more than 2 inches of play. Alright. Steering wheel's good. Must. City horn is a must. Highway horn is good. Okay, that's pretty much okay. Signal light left good. Signal light right good. Emergencies on. Okay, and headlights. Make sure your headlights are on. Okay, make sure you turn them on. Headlights on, working properly. Okay, this is another thing that's very important. Make sure I leave those 2 steps, the headlamps and the 4-way flashers, I leave that for last, because you want to leave them as soon as they're actually, as soon as you're done with the inside inspection. The first thing you're going to do is go outside and do the outside inspection, and you're going to check the signal light and the headlights, so make sure you leave them on, okay? Alright, air pressure is almost built up to 120. When it builds up to 120 pounds of pressure, what you're going to do is you're going to tell the instructor, okay, I'm going to be checking the parking brakes, making sure the parking brakes are working correctly, okay? So air pressure is almost up to 120. You can ramp it up a little bit if you like. Make it go a little faster. Once you hear that, you're ready to rock and roll. Almost there. Alright, there it goes. 120 pounds of pressure. Alright? What we're going to do is, you're going to tell the instructor, I'm going to be checking the parking brakes. Now at this point, your parking brakes are going to be on, because remember, you conducted the spring brake test and they're going to be popped out. Okay? So what you're going to do is, you're going to put the truck in drive. Okay? Once you put it in drive, you're going to release the parking service brake, and you're going to hit the gas. As soon as you hear it vibrate, that means, you see that little vibration? See that? That means that the parking brakes are working correctly. At that point, you're going to put your foot in the brake, and you're going to tell the instructor, I'm going to check the tractor brake. The tractor brake is the yellow one, okay? So the only way to check the tractor brake is by releasing the trailer brake. So you release the trailer brake, okay? And you hit it. hit the gas, and once you hear it vibrate, see that little vibration? That means obviously I hit the gas, it's not going anywhere. Tractor brakes are working correctly. So now I'm going to check the trailer brakes, and I'm going to do so by first turning on the trailer brake and then shutting off the tractor brake. Okay? Same thing should happen. Okay? See a little vibration? Okay? Tractor brake is working correctly. Okay? Now you're going to check the service brake. And the service brake is going to be checked by obviously releasing both of them. Okay? So you're going to release both of them, and you're going to just hit the service brake, move up about 5 feet. Okay? Okay? And you just hit the service brake real hard. You'll feel the little shake. That means, I didn't go up that much because I'm in a parking lot. So as soon as you just go up about 5 feet, hit the service brake, and you're going to stop. That's it. Service brake is good. You're going to tell the instructor, okay, now I'm going to be doing an outside inspection. You pretty much checked everything. What you do is you turn on, okay? Make sure you turn on the parking brakes. You shut off the truck. All right? You put the key in your pocket. Okay? The reason why you do this is because, God forbid, you decide you want to leave your truck running one day and you decide you want to check your fifth wheel, and some idiot decides he wants to hop in the truck and move it forward while you're under there. God forbid. So make sure, and that's pretty much it, man. I want to thank everybody who supports UB Tank Tops. Any questions or anything, just hit us up. I'm going to be putting this on YouTube. We're going to have plenty of more videos helping people out, different things. And shout out to everybody supporting. God bless.